All right. Hi, I'm Bjorn, and welcome to the channel that's called Bjorn Does Movies. This is the Masocast. The show in particular is called the Masocast. I've got Dawn and Sam with me. They're the less cool guys that are also here.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Sam. I'm a lot less cool than Bjorn here. I can't say that with a straight face. Oh my god.
I was laughing too, if it makes you feel any better.
My name's Don, but you can call me Daddy.
You could call him Mr. Gotcha.
Oh, okay. I mean...
Oh, are we starting with this?
Are we really just going
No. I think, okay, so do we want to start with wacky news or Don's Gotcha addiction?
I think we can go with wacky news before we start jumping
wacky
into
news.
it.
Let's ease into this.
News. So I'll just do this in order of when I posted it. So this is wacky news that's built up because we haven't done a podcast in like 15 days. So the first one, Netflix streamed its One Piece show and it was a fucking disaster. So bad, in fact, that they're going all the way back to the drawing board and rewriting the entire season.
Thank fucking God.
So we now have new lost media to look for. And
I'm gonna be honest. I'm caught up with the One Piece manga.
Oh, Sam.
And I would have been so much happier if it was bad. If the show was bad, I mean, because that would have been fucking hilarious.
Speaking of lost media, just like got out that Kendrick Lamar has like 4 unreleased albums.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It was like what all in between Damn and the latest one, right?
Yeah, it's probably some heat considering he didn't put it out. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, I want to know just because like mid Kendrick Lamar is still better than most artists in general.
Dude, my like lost media fascination is the Batgirl movie. I want to see what a movie that was so bad that even DC wouldn't put it out looks like. It's got to be fucking terrible, like abhorrently bad. I want to see it.
Yeah, but having to wait, so Netflix having to stoop down and say no, we're not making this when they put out the Cowboy Bebop show.
I mean, yeah, it's gotta be. I think more what it is, Sam, is that One Piece is such a popular IP, they really don't want to fuck it up, which is why it baffles me to no end that they decided to make a TV show out of it.
Dude, a One Piece fan would genuinely pipe bomb Netflix if they put out a bad One Piece adaptation.
Well, here's a mind blower. Maybe I'll eat ass on this. I've eaten ass before, but I don't think that there's any physical way you could make a good live action One Piece show.
No, you can't. It's so wild, especially if they expect it to go on for like... Hell, you don't even meet Sanji for like fucking 30-something episodes.
It's just
not
conducive for it. You can do something like...
Naruto. Maybe Naruto you could do. Or
Kurosawa's Monster.
Fullmetal Alchemist. Yeah. Oh, Don.
You can make Monster.
Dude, I will meat ride Monster until the day I die. I think it deserves a live action adaptation.
Oh, by the way, Don, aren't I the one who told you to watch Odd Taxi? I was on that shit since episode 1.
Yeah, you're the one that told me.
I have a hot take. A hot take incoming.
What?
I think Odd Taxi is a little overrated. I'm gonna eat shit on it.
I mean,
go start a shotgun, Bjorn. You don't.
You can call me my name.
Grayson's a hipster. Why are we surprised by this?
Well, I'm not a hipster.
That's right.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's right.
I like trash. I like my trash. I just don't think it's as good as everyone says it is. I think it's good. I just don't think it's that like mind blowing. It's just.
To be fair, you don't like Tarantino movies, so.
What?
Yep.
I love Tarantino. Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about, Sam?
Horseshit. I said
what?
Pulp Fiction was one of my favorite movies. You go, it's overrated.
Well, it is. It's not the best. It's not the best Tarantino movie in my opinion. That's what I mean by it's overrated. It's still a Tarantino movie. That's like comparing golden apples to regular apples.
Talking about cult classics that are overrated, I've been listening to the I don't know if y'all follow the Ringerverse. They talk about like MCU or nerd shit in general sometimes. The Ringer is like initially a sports like broadcasting network, or I guess like journalism network, but they also do some nerd shit. And the Ringerverse covers like MCU, DC shit and whatnot.
Do they have like a?
And they put out like an hour and a half long debate between 2 of the co-hosts about Infinity or Endgame or Infinity War.
Oh, it's Infinity. It's Infinity War. Like,
I'm totally
that's not even an argument.
Yeah.
I mean, Endgame was good, but
Endgame was a better experience. But as
I think Infinity War is a better movie in every way.
No, I think Infinity War is the better film overall, but like Endgame is a one and done. It's like getting the best nut of your life, you know?
I've
Like,
watched
there's no
Infinity
peeking
War.
it.
I've rewatched that movie like 4 or 5 times. It's one of my favorite like cape shit things ever. Asher, get.
It holds up really well, yeah.
So I'm rewatching.
Endgame's really
I'm
good
going
initially.
I'm going to Guardians, obviously in theaters because I'm fucking ecstatic for that movie. But I've been rewatching the previous ones, and now I'm gonna do Infinity War again pretty soon. But I can say the Guardians movies are so good. I actually think I like them more than the first time I saw them. Yeah, so they're like way better than I remember them being. And the new one, I've been looking at the reviews for that, Don. I don't know if you've seen this, or Sam.
Oh, we were talking about this last night.
Yeah, so the reviews for it, Don, make me think it's going to be very fucking good. The reviews remind me a lot of Infinity War reviews, where some of the critics were like, it's so dour, it's so depressing, it's not as funny as I remember it, things like that. Which just to me indicates, one, it'll be funny, but it'll also have like dark moments and character deaths in it, which is the stuff I really like.
Yeah,
But
mean,
it's so
the
funny to me.
trailers have lended themselves to that.
Yeah, but what's funny to me is that as soon as there's any level of like interesting stuff in these movies, critics just like they do this weird shit where they get upset when there is dark and interesting things in the movies, but then they complain that the movies don't have any dark and interesting things when they see one that doesn't have it. It's fucking weird, man. They want their cake and they want to eat it too. And I haven't seen the movie yet, so maybe okay. Weird, but I suspect it'll probably be pretty good. Next wacky news.
Next wacky news is the YouTuber crossbow incident.
Oh, this is pretty fucking good. Do you guys know about this?
I've never heard of it.
No, I have
So-
a crossbow incident of my own that
This
I'm
is pretty
reminded of,
fucking
but
good,
not
Sam.
this.
You're gonna love this. So 2 YouTubers were doing a drinking stream. Yeah, bad combo, and they brought out a crossbow. I'll go ahead and give you in medias res. Both these guys have now been banned off Twitch. So they brought out a crossbow, and they started arguing about whether or not the crossbow could pierce their closet door.
Oh, this sounds great.
Oh, this is really wacky. So they whip out the crossbow, they crank it back while intoxicated, loaded a bolt. One of them, fucking thank God, one of them had the idea to remove the fucking tip from the crossbow bolts. So the razor tip, you know, the thing that fucking kills you.
Yeah, the broadhead.
Yeah, they removed it, so it was just a flat head, like on the front of the crossbow. And then they had one of their guys with the live stream camera get into the closet to film the crossbow bolt going into it. And live on stream, he gets a crossbow bolt embedded into his chest.
Oh my
He's
God.
only alive because they removed the bolt head. He would have fucking died live on stream. Like, I'm sorry, it went right into his chest from what I could see of it. So he's only alive, I think, because some guy who was sober came up with the idea of removing the thing. So yeah, obviously, I mean, I think this is pretty obvious. We're all around guns and shit, like, right? I think it's pretty obvious that a crossbow is gonna go through a fucking little flimsy closet door because crossbows are designed to punch through armor. You fucking idiots. That's what they were bred for. Or that's
You
what they were
gotta
made
think
for.
like what type of door it was, because if it was like a solid oak door without
was
the
like
tip,
a
probably not. But if
IKEA
it was
closet
like
door.
one of those cheap ass, like the ones that, yeah, it's probably gonna go through. Wow, that's
Yeah, I
really
know.
dumb. But
It's really dumb. You
know,
can watch the video. I can send it to you. It's pretty fun.
Now that I know,
It's probably
that
on
the dude-
Live Leaks, isn't
like-
it?
Oh, it's
No, they
everywhere,
took
dude.
down Live Leak.
Wait, they took it down?
You can't.
Yeah,
see- you
'cause
can't
the,
see. Honestly, I hate to say this. I think it's really stupid that they got banned because you can't really see the guy
I'm pretty sure.
get impaled. Honestly, and you just hear him screaming because I mean, crossbow bolt in his chest.
Well, I mean, Twitch is like really random about what they ban and whatnot.
Yeah. So they banned it for violence.
Yeah. Okay, Don. I just looked it up. So Live
Yeah.
Leak was shut down May 5th, 2021,
No.
because
what?
apparently the guy who's in charge of it got upset because so many people like they kept uploading people or videos
Fuck,
of people
it was
dying.
on Reddit, but it got removed.
So
Goddamn Reddit moment certified.
yeah, I guess cartel beheadings aren't exactly in line with the creator of Live Leak's whole vision of his site. So
It looks like it went into his stomach.
Ugh.
Yeah. I'm like looking at the
Well,
video, like they're showing the aftermath after they got back from the hospital. Guy's fine, but yeah, wacky dude. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. I mean, I guess they weren't thinking.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that answers it for you.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's It's certainly bizarre, though. So then we've got, if we want to move on to the next wacky news, because that one's kind of like it's self-explanatory. This is the one I really want to talk about. This is the one, like, it's the feast. I literally put in the chat when I suggested this wacky story that, holy shit, we're feasting. Because Wizards of the Coast, have you heard about this, Dawn, I'm assuming?
Yep, of course.
Wizards of the Coast hired the private mercenary group called the Pinkertons to raid a small YouTuber's house because he got a deck of cards early.
Bro, they think they're Nintendo.
No, this is even worse than Nintendo. Nintendo wouldn't hire the fucking Pinkertons to go after one deck of cards. They would just sue you. This, I cannot fucking fathom why Wizards of the Coast thinks this is a good idea. That entire company ride or dies on fan goodwill, because you can pirate any of the shit they have, basically.
They're just on a constant stream of really, really bad PR.
I really want to like Wizards of the Coast because, like, I had some very positive experiences with them in the past, like customer service stuff. But holy shit, man, I don't know if I'm ever gonna buy a product from them again. This is fucking bad.
That's be where we sell the high seas, boys.
I mean,
just remember, pirating Magic cards is ethical.
This also was the first reminder that I realized the Pinkertons
ROM
are
hacks
still
are
around.
always ethical and morally correct.
What?
I was joking. Huh?
I said ROM hacks are always morally correct.
Yep.
Yeah, take
Stealing
that,
from
Nintendo. Sue me. I'm playing multiplayer Legends of Zelda. You can't stop me.
Yeah. And you said that the Wizards of the Coast, they use the Pinkertons to...
Yes, the real life Pinkertons.
Yeah.
Yes. Like the Red Dead guys.
Just like the Red Dead guys. You know, it's kind of funny because they've been around since like the 1850s, I think.
Forever,
so the fact that they're now
forever.
just like a security guard company.
I want to say this, man. I review movies. Maybe one day I'll get advanced copies or something. If Warner Brothers or Disney ever sends the Pinkertons to my house, because I have Ant-Man 7 early and I'm talking about it on Twitter, here's what's going to happen. Number one, the Pinkertons can't shoot me. It would be a crime. Like, they just intimidated this guy. Like, they couldn't shoot him. He had done nothing wrong. In fact, I'm pretty sure he's about to sue the shit out of Wizards of the Coast. They threatened to murder his wife. And I want to say they threatened to kill his dog, but I don't... that's a rumor I have heard. And I'm saying that for legal reasons, because the Pinkertons don't fuck around. So, yeah, if the Pinkertons came to my house, I've got a big iron. I would challenge them to a duel at sunset. And
in Minecraft?
in the town square. In Minecraft.
In Red Dead Online?
yeah, in Red Dead Online. With the big iron I have in Red Dead Online. I'm pretty sure I would win that duel. I don't really think the Pinkertons are that cool anymore.
I don't know. They did shoot someone like 2 years ago.
Oh, God. I can't believe they exist. That is so wacky. That is the wackiest news. Like, this is the peak of wacky
The fact
news,
that the
guys.
Pinkerton Detective Agency changed her name to Pinkerton and became
So
a
did you guys...
security
I don't know
company.
how
It's just
far into
hilarious.
this you guys went. Do you guys know how this guy ended up with the cards?
No.
So I don't remember the exact name of the cards, so I'm gonna call them Hexatron as a joke for now. So basically they released this card pack, and again I'm making this name up because I don't remember, like Hexatron, and then they've released this new one called Hexatron Unleashed, which is like the sequel to it. And a card dealer got Hexatron. He didn't know what he was like. He was very new to card dealing or something. I don't know, or it's like an online provider. Accidentally sent this YouTuber Hexatron Unleashed instead of Hexatron, even though he was supposed to wait another 3 weeks to sell it. So this YouTuber then went to YouTube and was like, look at the fuck I got, because I mean, wouldn't you?
Yep.
Because it was sent to him. He had nothing to do with stealing it. And then they sent the fucking Pinkertons to his house, who then threatened to kill his wife, allegedly, and threatened his life, allegedly, and intimidated him with weapons, allegedly. And so that's... I cannot believe Wizards of the... Like, there's no way that this was their step 2. They didn't... Apparently, they didn't even reach out to the guy to ask him to give them back. They didn't offer to trade him for other cards or something. They didn't do anything. They fucking hired the Pinkertons, who I'm sure are not cheap. Like, I don't know, Sam, you would know more about this than I would. But like,
they're no longer a top dollar security company, so I don't know. They're pretty budget.
Okay.
They're not bougie.
Okay, they're not bougie, but still, it's not cheap, I bet, to hire a couple mercenaries. Dawn, imagine you're in a fucking company. You're Wizards of the Coast. You make Dungeons and Dragons and Magic the Gathering for nerds. You're in a council room trying to decide if you should send the Pinkertons to shut down a small YouTuber. And you guys all universally agree yes. Who the
Honestly,
fuck is on that council? Who
kind
the
of
fuck is
based,
on that council?
just
I mean,
because
it is kind of based, yeah.
it's so absurd that it's hilarious.
It's like
It gave us
speedrunning,
good
killing a company.
content. Yeah.
It is, yeah. I cannot wait for the lawsuit. It's gonna be incredible. I don't know who the small YouTuber is, man, but if for some fucking reason he sees this, come on. I want to talk to you about the Pinkertons. Tell us all about the things they allegedly threatened you with.
Dude, please get that shit settled in South Carolina or wherever the
oh man, dude, that would
trial
be
was.
That would be fucking awesome. I would be all over that shit. Oh god, this is the peak of wacky news. I don't think we'll ever get wackier than this.
No, it's God. The Pinkertons are such a meme. It's golly.
Okay, so now let's take. We got a couple more, so let's take a major step down. We can cover this one really quickly. Tucker Carlson got fired from Fox News, and then I think Don Lemon got fired from CNN, and I hate both of them.
Yep.
So,
well,
I
they have
forget
the
what Don
opportunity.
Lemon got fired for.
What's up?
I forget what Don Lemon got fired for.
I don't know, being a
Let me
bad
look it up.
host. I fucking hate Don Lemon. I think Don Lemon. It's not even because of his political
Oh,
beliefs. I
wait,
could care less
wait,
about
hold
that.
up.
He just
This
rubs
gets
me the
actually kind
wrong
of
way.
funny. All right, wait, hold up. Let's let the
Okay.
resident political scientist talk
Yeah.
about this.
Hit me
goddamn.
with it. Don't get too
Yeah.
political though.
So, from what I read, Tucker Carlson got fired shortly after Fox settled a defamation suit for $875 million. So almost $1 billion because he kept lying. And defamation's really hard to prove in
Yeah,
court.
it is. I mean,
But since
both
they
those
settled
fucking
out, it
channels.
is Fox figured that'd be the better option because they had him hook, line, sinker. So he got canned.
oh, I fucking love it.
You can see it happening. It's whatever. You know, you make a big mistake like that, you're going to get fired no matter the company you work for. Don Lemon, apparently, according to BBC, the BBC, came after accusations of misogyny and misbehavior. So,
I just don't like the guy.
What did
I
Don
don't care
Lemon
about what he did or
do?
didn't do. I don't know. Everyone around him just felt violated by how unfunny and unlikable he is. I don't know.
I
just
remember
don't like Don
him
Lemon.
on him getting way too drunk on New Year's Eve. One of those, like, and they dropped the ball and all that.
I don't remember that.
Oh, I remember he got so wasted one time. I just started saying the most rambunctious stuff. I thought
And
it was hilarious.
I think we should add, because we're just talking about Don Lemon, just because I just think he's the most unlikable man on the planet. I also am not a big Tucker Carlson fan. I don't really like Tucker Carlson, although the
I'm
AI
gonna
of
miss
Tucker Carlson is pretty
all the
good.
memes from Tucker Carlson.
Yeah,
I saw
yeah,
this
yeah.
one where it's like Tucker Carlson looks at all of his guests like they're eating mayonnaise out of a jar. And when you see that face he makes when looking at anything, it's just
I mean, I can
perfect.
say this about Tucker Carlson. You don't have to worry about the memes drying up. There's no way this man doesn't go down there like Alex Jones would have
Him
it.
and Don
He's
Lemon
gonna go
have the
off
opportunity.
rails.
to do something hilarious.
Oh my God, if they pulled
I
a
need
podcast
them to team
together,
up as the suit. They need
that
to
would be
join fucking
amazing.
They need to go on Glenn Beck's thing, his channel.
Holy shit! I would love that. I would love that more
Wasn't
than anything.
Blaze?
They would
That's
hate each
Blaze,
other. They would
right?
rip each other apart.
I know.
Oh, it'd be like Skip and Shannon. Yeah,
It'd be like Skip and
Shannon.
Dude,
no,
Don
not Skip
Lemon
and
is
Shannon.
almost 60
Skip
years
and
old.
who was his former co-host? I can't remember.
Oh,
Stephen A. Smith. Skip and Stephen A. Smith back when they were on First Take.
Yep.
Shit would be hilarious.
God, that would be so great. Have them cover debates. Oh, geez,
Yeah.
that'd be beautiful. But anyways, let's get away from politics there.
Yeah. I just
as
think
funny
that
as
that
it
is
is,
wacky news. And they both got fired
it's
at the same time.
wacky that these big
One
name
more-
figures got fired.
One more quick story. I swear to God, one more. This is the last one. So, do y'all know about the Bad Bunny Spider-Man movie? This is actually some fucking hilarious shit. If you guys don't know about this.
I knew
thought
it
it was
was
a meme.
happening.
Yeah, so Bad Bunny has been cast to play a character called El Muerto. So you guys aren't comic book nerds like I am. So El Muerto has appeared in 2 comic book issues ever. Literally ever. In one issue, Spider-Man wrestles him. It's just a random wrestler named El Muerto. And then the second episode, they team up together to beat another wrestler. And that's it. El Muerto never appeared again in a Spider-Man comic book as far as I'm aware. And so Sony, out of nowhere, cast fucking Bad Bunny to play El Muerto, and everyone universally went, "What the fuck?" This was right after fucking Morbius, so everyone was like,
Oh no, I fuck with
"Why?"
it.
There's nothing.
I
So
fuck with it.
here's what happened. So Bad Bunny was taken to a room. They told him they wanted him to play a Spider-Man anti-hero for some reason. I don't know why. And they gave him a list of comic book characters, a name, and then a picture. And he liked the mask El Muerto wore. So he picked El Muerto, and then Sony said, sure. And they fucking greenlit a $100 million movie. But that movie has just now been canceled.
What? No!
It could have been such
no!
I was actually looking forward to it, but he said that it was probably because they wanted to. So then Bad Bunny went out and started like shit talking Sony publicly, and he started saying that they probably wanted Pedro Pascal instead of him. Other shit. It's so fucking funny, man.
I don't blame him.
God.
See, it works out because Bad Bunny was actually so fucking sick in the WWE. And giving him a wrestler character is sick.
Maybe I didn't know he was in the WWE, so maybe that explains it.
I'm going to
El Muerto is such
go
a
out on a limb here.
Yeah, no, he's a massive wrestling nut. Like he's got on record saying like doing WrestleMania was like the coolest thing he's ever done in his life.
There's the picture.
All right. One thing I will say though is that that's such a 5'11" move, and I looked up Bad Bunny just so I could make that joke. He's 5'11".
Nice.
That's 5'11" energy right there.
But this is also off the heels of them announcing that Kraven the Hunter, who you all might be familiar with, again, I don't know. He's a fairly popular villain. So they've announced Kraven the Hunter. What? Oh, I know you know. I'm talking to Dawn.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you know. We had a whole conversation about this. So Dawn, Kraven the Hunter is like one of the best Spider-Man villains of all time, if not the best. He's never been in a movie, unfortunately, but his gimmick is that he hunts big game. And then he decides that, you know, he wants to hunt the biggest game of all, the Spider-Man, right? Who's been all over. So he goes and tries to hunt him. He's actually a fucking amazing villain. One of the best Spider-Man comic books ever. Kraven's Last Hunt is about him. And they announced in the new movie that Kraven the Hunter is a wildlife biologist who no longer hunts animals and instead is vegan.
What?
And it's like, you're fucking kidding me.
It's like the whole motivation for the character's gone.
It's gone. Literally gone. And also, Sam, they announced today it's rated R. What?
Someone's got to be trolling.
There's I think Sony is like full of shit. But the problem is now that they've used Kraven the Hunter, the MCU can't. It sucks. Because Kraven is awesome. Oh, I was actually so upset when I heard about that. I mean,
what are they cooking right now?
Nothing, man. They cooked Morbius up. And we all remember how that tasted.
That's so fair, actually.
Venom 2. Hey.
I can't believe they cooked it up twice. They put it back in theaters just for the second time.
It's so good. It's so good.
The fan base gaslit them. And you're putting it back.
You can't make that shit up, dude.
And I think, as far as I've heard, they're still maybe doing Morbius 2. Which would be amazing. Man. Okay, so last bit of wacky news. Small YouTuber Bjorn Does Movies has his content stolen by Roku. So I could talk about this.
Bjorn on the Roku channel, see?
Yeah, on the Roku channel, see? It's me, Bjorn, Roku detective, coming at you to track down whoever stole my Roku video.
Right, so, Don, question.
Yep.
In order to get Roku to take down the video, how many dick pics do you think Grayson has to take and send in order to intimidate them?
I can tell you how many customer service representatives I had to talk to. 4.
Unfortunately, I do think Grayson will be charged for sexual harassment before it gets taken down.
God damn.
Okay, so Roku was actually really nice at first. So let me explain my Roku experience. So this is a little update. I'll probably post a video like detailing this in the whole fucking detective outfit. But basically, I sent an email to Roku customer service because it was the only email I could find, like anywhere. And I know that wasn't the right number, but I figured they could put me in touch with the right people, right? So I sent them an email explaining that my stolen content was uploaded onto theirs. I have the full. In fact, I can read it. Give me 2 seconds. I have it sent somewhere. I have it stored in... Okay, here. Hi, I wrote to customer service. This is technically the email I sent after, but it's the exact same with just like one sentence added. I've discovered that a channel on Roku has stolen and uploaded one of my YouTube videos without my consent. It can easily be found within your own search bar. It has the same thumbnail and title as the original on my channel. The actual video has not been edited in any way. My face is visible in the video in question, so it should not be hard for me to prove that the video belongs to me. The channel in question is Real Chill, and the video is titled Cocaine Bear Advanced Screening Adventure Review. I am looking to get the video and hopefully the channel removed from Roku, because I know they are stealing content from me as well as others. Thanks for your understanding, Bjorn. I thought a very nice email. So I sent that to the first person, and they told me that they weren't the right people to contact. They told me to contact the developer team. So I tried super hard to find the development team email. It took me 45 minutes to find it. It was hidden under an email, hidden under their website. You had to tell them that you owned a channel to even get in touch with them. So I just said, not a real channel. That's my channel name. Managed to get in touch with the Roku channel team. They replied to me within 3 days. They told me in 3 sentences that they couldn't do anything about it, that it wasn't anything on their end, that to do something, they would either need a written cease and desist. They sent me a format to send them a cease and desist and a different email to send that to. Or I would need to get in contact with the channel in question. Sam, as we know, there's no way to contact the channel because it's a fake company. Yes. As we discovered in our investigation, it's like a dummy company. There's no one to contact. There's no email. And the guy who made it is a fake. So I haven't sent it yet, but I've got it finished. I'm just waiting for some approval stuff before I send it. But I have a cease and desist I'm about to send to Roku to get them to remove the content. So here's the really wacky part, though. I read their terms and services for sending a cease and desist to them, and it basically says that if the channel in question, Max Sharma and Real Chill, decide that they want to keep my content, which they stole on their platform, that I will have to go to court if they just say nah. And that if I don't agree to go to court within 4 days, that they get to keep my content forever.
Yeah, that's how the law works.
Frankly, I just don't want to have to go to court over it. It's a fucking huge expenditure as far as money goes. I'm not a wealthy YouTuber like some of these people who get in these lawsuits are, but I'm gonna fucking do it. I don't give a shit, man. I'm gonna take Max Sharma for all he's worth. I will 100%. If it comes to that, I will go through with the lawsuit. Maybe I'll try to crowd fund some money or something. But I'm gonna go for it, I guess. But yeah, I just. Yeah, thanks, Sam. I appreciate that.
You know what would work?
Donald gave me 0.1% of his Honkai Star spending.
No, shut the fuck up.
He's not gonna give you 10 grand.
No, I have not spent that much yet. Shut up.
Yet.
Anyways, Grayson, I feel like a really good way of sending a message is that do you have like their headquarters?
They don't exist. Dog, you gotta watch the video. You gotta watch the video after this. It's actually interesting. No, there's nothing. Sam, how deep did I go to find anything on these people? I researched for hours, Dawn.
He made a board with like strings and everything.
So there's no physical location for the company.
No name. The name is fake. The company doesn't exist. There's actually 2 fake companies in their documents. The person, Max Sharma, he only exists on the Roku platform. There's no accountability for any of this on Roku. And I have to jump through 20 hoops to get my content removed. And I'm not the only guy who they're stealing from. I found a bunch of IGN videos on there that I'm pretty sure IGN did not give them permission to re-upload.
Did you get their customer support though?
There's no contact information.
There isn't?
None. On the Roku network. I could show you this, Don. On the Roku network. Plus, I'm pretty sure the guy who makes the channel might subscribe to me or at least knows my channel. I'm pretty sure he physically picked out the video. Let me log back into my Roku network account. So I made an account as a Roku developer on the Roku Development Network, and I was able to private message him via Roku. And I basically said, yo, you stole my shit, nerd. Give it back. Literally verbatim. So here's the thing, though. He hasn't been. I can see the last time he was online, and it has been like God. It was a long time since he was last online. It was like last year, but oh well. Yeah. So that's just wacky. I just can't believe I had my small video stolen. I am such a small YouTuber, and the fact that they bothered to steal from me, and the only reason I can think of that they stole from me is because they knew I wouldn't be able to do anything about it. Like, they knew damn well I wouldn't be able to stop them. So, I think that's pretty shitty.
No, that sounds like big company exploitation in general, though.
Yeah, and...
Unfortunately.
And Roku was... the customer service people were good, but the fucking developer people, they just seemed pissed I was even emailing them. I don't know, something about the way the email was worded just made them sound like they just were upset that I was even deigning to email them. I don't know how else to describe it.
Yeah.
Oh well. All right, let's move on to something goofier.
Anyway,
this is some fucking serious shit. Let's move past the serious shit and into the goofy shit.
Yeah, did you have a question for us?
Oh yeah. So we have a fan question. Let me go back. What was the most confusing moment of your life from BZ Movies?
From what?
Also, Masocast. To read the full email.
Oh.
And the guy who asked it was BZ Movies. What is the most confusing moment of your life? Y'all go first, because mine's kind of lame.
Well, Don, you want to go first?
I mean, mine is also very lame. So, like...
Alright, I guess I'll go. Alright, so I was playing football. I think this is my junior year of high school. And there's a kid I didn't like very much. He didn't like me. And things got heated. And so one day we're doing a kind of a playthrough. We weren't supposed to hit. It was supposed to be like a little walkthrough. He came, hit me in my blind side. Crown of his head hit my temple. Play ended, and I was kind of wobbly. And one of the kids I was lining up against was like, "Hey man, are you all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." And then it goes black, and then I wake up on the ground, and they're helping me up. I'm like, "Whoa, what's going on?" And the coach is trying to convince me to go talk to our athletic trainer, who was there to make sure, if kids get hurt, to help them out, or if there's like a Damar Hamlin situation where someone's heart stops, you could start it up again, and just go talk to her. And I had helped her carry stuff to the field before practice, so I knew vaguely where she was. I remembered where she was. And so they sent me to go talk to her because they all knew I had a really bad concussion. I didn't. And so I turn around and start walking towards where I last saw her, which was completely opposite direction of where she actually was. So it took two players running up to me and stopping me, and then like putting one of my arms around one of them, putting the other arm around the other. They just kind of dragged me over to where she was, and then she had me do like all these like memory tests, and I barely remembered my own name. And that's one of the reasons why I stopped playing football.
Okay.
You don't like CTE?
Like what?
You don't like CTE?
I wouldn't have stopped if that was like the first time. My senior year, I got another really bad one, but it wasn't like that. It was I got knocked out, and then I couldn't walk, so they had to take me off.
Seeing how you are now, Sam, I can't imagine if you had suffered another concussion.
Yeah, after about 7, I think it is what I'm at. They wouldn't let me play
7?
football or anything like that.
7?
Wait, I thought 3 was already bad enough.
3 is usually when they take you off football. Like
at least in Texas.
I think that is the law. Yeah.
But there's also
Texas?
dirtback riding and horseback riding, which I got some as well.
So what you're saying is, you're like actually a victim.
Yes. No. I'm a victim of not wearing a helmet when I should in recreational situations. And football, I only had 2 playing football, but it was 7 I've been diagnosed with.
It's 3 concussions.
Is it 3 that they make you stop? Yeah, I only had 2, but anyways, I was
allegedly. You said 7, Sam. You just said 7.
No, I said during football I had 2. 7 I've been diagnosed with.
Jesus Christ! I haven't.
Oh
even had
my
one.
lord!
I haven't even had one.
I think I've had
Pussy.
one. That was it. Or at least diagnosed with one. I know for sure I've had a second one. That was when I fell off the mountain. Or I guess skied off it.
Get on my level, guys. I'm gonna be forgetting where I want
to be entirely clear about what I just imagined when Dawn said fell off the mountain. I imagined like a little midget just falling off the side of the mountain.
Oh, you can't say that.
Fucking Frodo just rolling down.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, look, for your information, I am like 4 feet above being legally short. Like, Yeah.
4 feet.
I'm 5'3".
4 feet.
I'm 5'3". Isn't it 4'11"?
Don, you're 4'1". You're 4'1".
No, he's 4'11", like on the dot.
Oh, is he really? Wow, I was being sarcastic. Holy shit.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. Whenever I'm standing right in front of you, Grayson, I can breastfeed without like having to crouch down or anything.
God, I still think one of the funniest things we ever filmed was the gag in a thing we made that we may talk about on here someday, but I'm not going to bring it up now. But basically, I'm standing next to Dawn, and we pan over to Dawn, and he's shorter than me. He looks nervous, steps on a rock to try to look as tall as me, and it's the funniest shit. It's some of the funniest shit ever.
There's the pictures we took on our boys trip where we always stood tallest to shortest.
Oh yeah, tallest to shortest, and it was like
there's such a significant gap. Yeah.
There's a significant gap
6'7".
between me and you, Don.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like
the one from you to Grayson is like Freak the Mighty. If you ever read that book.
Oh damn, dude! Shit, right for the throat.
Anyways, that's
at least I'm not addicted to gotcha.
I can stop it at any time.
So my real most confusing moment I can't really talk about on the podcast because it might dox me and people I know. So I'm going to tell my second one, and then so I had a second one. I went and saw a movie. I reviewed it on this channel like forever ago. It's like a non-viewed video. It has like 15 views maybe. It's like one of the first videos uploaded on this channel before anyone watched it. And I watched a movie called Amsterdam in an advanced screening, and I was with my mother. Because I was like home, I had the tickets. I was like, "Hey, I want to go see this movie. I have no idea what it is." So we went in to see it, and I can't exaggerate how much I fucking hated this movie. If you go watch that video, you can look at my eyes and just see how upset I am. There are so many things in that movie that are just like stupid. Like for example, it's supposed to be a murder mystery, I guess. But halfway through it, they just talk about nothing. There's so many celebrities in it, and then like the 3/4 of the way through the movie, they reveal that the World War II bad guys, I can't say the word on YouTube, are running a scheme to like, what's it called, where you remove someone's ability to have babies.
Oh, are you talking about
sterilize? Sorry.
I was gonna say castration.
It says sterilizing black people, and like this, like I can't exaggerate this enough. This comes out of nowhere. It's a goofy comedy out of nowhere. Bad guys from World War II and mistreatment of the black community. And then a bunch of other weird twists happen. And this is like the tonal equivalent of like, do you guys remember that movie that came out years ago with Robert Pattinson where it's like a romance movie, and at the very end of the movie, out of nowhere, they reveal he's working at the Twin Towers the day that the attack happened?
Oh yeah, that
Yes.
Oh, that was so dumb. I can't remember the name.
It's so dumb. But it's like that. It's like that. There's like, I can't exaggerate how many celebrities on this movie. Let me, oh god, Amsterdam. It's got the worst script I've ever seen. So the reason it was confusing to me was the whole time I was watching this movie, I was trying to figure out how it got made. Okay, Taylor Swift, Christian Bale, Margot Robbie, Anya Taylor-Joy, John David Washington, Rami Malek, Zoe Saldana, Michael Shannon, Mike Myers, Robert De Niro, a bunch of other people were cameos in there too that I can't find on this list. But because I remember I wrote down everyone that appeared in the movie that I recognized. It was like a fucking ton. But anyway, huge cast. And it was just fucking terrible. Like abhorrently bad. It has a 6.1 on IMDb, and I don't know how. I hated this movie. So that was my most confusing moment up until 3 days ago when I was running at the park. And a random lady came up to me. I wrote this down in the chat because I thought it was fucking funny. Random lady came up to me at the park. I was running. She walks up to me and stops me and like waves her hands because I stopped, thought she was in trouble or something. You know, like someone had fallen off the path or something. So I took my headphones out and she goes, "It's a Monday in April." And I said, "Yeah, it is." And she smiled and nodded and then ran away.
Huh?
The most confusing interaction I've ever had with another person. Literally, I wrote down, like, here's exactly what I wrote. Random lady came up to me at the park while I was running and said, "It's a Monday in April." I said, "Yep," and then she just ran away. I wrote that at the park.
Dude, that's NPC behavior.
Yeah, I was like,
holy
I literally
shit.
did a double take. I was like, what the fuck? Who does that?
Stay weird. I mean,
that's not even the weirdest interaction I've had at parks. I've had so many odd interactions. I think just weird people run at the park. I guess I'm there, so, you know. But I was just like, the other day I walked by these two people, and one guy comes up to me as I was walking down another path, and he goes, "Don't go down that path." I was like, "Why?" And he's like, "Because." And he just walked off. I walked down that path because I was curious. There's nothing there. It's just a normal path. I have no idea what the fuck the guy was talking about. But I'll keep you guys updated on park stories because I've been running like twice a week now at the park, and every time I go, there's something weird happens. But the lady yelling, "It's a Monday in April," is like the weirdest thing for sure.
It's a Monday in April, Grayson.
It's a Monday in April. So wait, Don, real fast while we're talking about parks and confusing old people. You wanna tell the story real fast of the time me and Don gave another person the most confusing moment of their life.
Oh dear.
So, have you posted it on this channel, like anything from it?
Yes,
from that
he
era?
did have that way back in the day.
What? Yeah, no, I mean, yeah.
No, on this channel.
That video?
On
I haven't. I had pitched. I'll talk about this on here because I pitched this to Sam that we pull out the old Garage Ninja script and read it on the podcast.
Oh man,
that would be
you're
so
saying the
fucking
forbidden
funny.
words.
Actually,
So
we can do
fucking
that
funny.
as a special.
I'll have to edit it to like make it
Yeah,
like a
when you
Reddit
hit 1,000
recently, and
subscribers.
Let's say-
very streamlined.
Yeah,
Maybe-
let's say once you're like maybe like a 500 subscriber mark.
I'll do
Oh,
it.
I
I'll
do
do
it
it. You know,
1,000.
if we hit 100, I'll do it as 100. So I'll put in the work in
No,
500.
No, 1,000.
500.
1,000.
No, we're never
Yeah,
gonna get
1,000.
there, Sam. Fuck off.
You'll
No.
get there eventually. No,
200.
100 for the
200.
feet pigs.
Split the difference. 200. There, done. Because that's realistic. I think
no.
it would be fun.
What?
Yeah, 200 fine.
Well, why don't we pitch this to the people so that like the people listening who want to hear this? So I wrote a script. I guess Don and Sam helped me, but I think it's fair to say I mostly wrote a terrible script. It's bad. It's
The parts
it's
that I
funny.
wrote were great. Okay. Because
Okay,
I just
Sam, I would have said the same thing about my parts, but I have to admit. there
okay,
comes a
but the
time
parts
in
that
every
I
man's
wrote
life-
when we filmed them turned out to be the best. Why? Because
I don't know.
let Dawn
I wrote
improv.
the Quip Quail scene.
I'll tell
The
you
Quip
why.
Quail
I
scene-
let Dawn improv everything.
The Quip Quail
What?
scene, Sam, is one of the best, and I wrote that. So
I hated that
I'll
scene.
fucking. You hated that scene?
Yeah.
I fucking
No,
love that
I
scene.
wrote the interrogation scene, and that is the best scene.
Well, let's be real. Dawn wrote that.
No, the interrogation improv was my favorite.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I love that shit. I'll have to track it down and transcribe what you said. So what we're talking about is a script for. So we used to do shit posts on my old channel. We've talked about this for sure, but one of them was called Garage Ninja. And now Garage Ninja is a character near and dear to our hearts. We've shoplifted Garage Ninja and Hentai Man and their fucking adventures for years. We've talked about doing it. And so one day I sat down and wrote a whole script. It's like an hour and a half probably if you filmed it. It's a comedy movie about a guy called Garage Ninja, and I won't get into what it's about until we actually release it. But
It's about a ninja
the script
in a
was
garage.
shelved. A ninja who lives in a garage. That's actually what it's about. That's it. There's nothing else. It's got a lot of weird, confusing lore and bad jokes, and it's just like it's like a pet project.
It's
basically.
a really expensive inside joke.
Exactly. Well, it's not expensive because it costs nothing to make. It's basically
Well, the thing is like the equipment that we ended up getting.
Well, I
which would
ended up
lead
using
up
that
to
equipment for other stuff. So I saved a bunch of money and bought some like a camera and a mic and stuff. But I've used it for my channel now. So
And we've also like traveled down to his place just to record it.
I still to this day think if we actually finished it and polished it out, it would be good.
To be
It would-
fair,
it'd
the
be
weekend
so
we
fucking
went down
funny.
to record that,
It would be funny.
Dawn,
At
we
least to us, it would
spent
be funny.
90% of it just goofing off and not actually doing anything.
Well, and that's some of the best shit, honestly, objectively.
Well, that's
We were
why
just gonna
half
try
of
to
the
film
shit
it
is
in 2 days.
improv.
Yeah, so the very, very basic concept of it, at the very base level, is there's a guy named Garage Ninja. He's just an anime protagonist. I don't think there's any other way to describe him. He's dumb as a bag of bricks, and he's really, really brokenly powerful. And he has his sidekick, Hentai Man, who's much weaker than him, who he beats up all the time, and who's perpetually horny.
He's
and
Krillin.
They're just like, they're spoofs of fucking anime characters. And then the villain is my favorite. The villain is just Mysterio from Spider-Man. But the joke is that they're so dumb, they never figure out that he's like a fake villain. They're under the impression that he's trying to help them the entire time. And that's just the whole script. It's just like a slice of life, little goofy comedy thing with some wacky characters. And there's more to it, obviously, but so
That's
I wrote
the
a
gist of
script.
it.
I wrote a script. If we hit, what did we end up saying, like 500?
Yeah,
Sure?
500.
500
500,
subscribers. You guys
literally.
go out there. Fight tooth and nail and get me the 500 subs, and I will release the fucking Garage Ninja cut. We will dialogue ourselves reading it, and we will release the whole script because I don't think we'll ever do anything with it. I'm going to be entirely honest. Yeah, so there you go. That's the tangent. So anyway, the story about the guy we confused the fuck out of. So me and Dom were filming for Garage Ninja. This is something we've released on my other channel. I'll include a clip of it here so you have some context. We were in.
Wait, isn't it a GIF in tenor?
I have the whole video still. Like I have the raw footage. I think in fact
yeah,
I might
but
even
like,
still have the old man.
But the specific moment.
Yeah. It's called
Is
Garage
on
Ninja.
tenor.
If you Google Garage Ninja on tenor, it's like the second thing. So
if you see a shirtless, pudgy Asian man, that's it.
So anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so Garage Ninja. Yeah, so we were filming out in the woods, and for the sequence in particular, Don has removed his shirt because Hentai Man gets more powerful the more clothes he's removed. And I was filming Dawn with a mic. So I had a mic in one hand and a nice camcorder in another hand. Dawn was moaning and screaming and throwing hand jutsus while shirtless in the woods.
But we shall see!
And this random old guy, like probably 75, just walks up and he stares. And he looks at Dawn, and Dawn just keeps going. I shit you not. Dawn kept going. He didn't break the whole fucking time. And then the old man says, "Huh?" And Dawn says, "What?" Just like that. Like, what? What's up? And the guy just walked off into the forest, and I just started crying and laughing. And the guy looked so fucking confused.
This is a public park. We were in the middle of a trail. We didn't even like.
We were in the middle of a trail.
Anywhere.
Honestly, it makes it funnier. Like,
we just kept going along with it. That's the best part is we didn't break. We just kept running with it.
See, I actually hate that video because I keep looking at the camera. That was before I knew how to fucking do shit. I was so bad about looking at the camera, and I cringe every time I watch it for multiple reasons. But that's one of them.
I mean, the cringe is all part of the experience. Yeah,
that
was definitely
can't grow
memorable.
up without experiencing the Chunibyo.
Yeah, but most people don't record their cringe. Oh my god, and that also brings me to the cactus.
Yeah, why not? Go for it.
I'll include this. I think this video is already on this channel. I included it in my shooting Deadlands weapons because I'm cutting up a cactus at one point in that, and I'm just like, I throw it in there. So some of you have already seen that footage. We were filming a Garage Ninja sketch, and I was in the sketch. I was supposed to be high on some amphetamine or something. And so I'm carrying a pipe, and I said, "If you think you're done with you, I'm not." And I go right into the cactus. Dixie thought I was done with you, I'm not. Not even close. Where's the children? Ah! I earned that. You have that on camera. Oh god, that's so painful.
Oh my god. Oh wait. Oh god. Oh god.
It hurts so bad, but I'm laughing anyway.
Oh my god, are you okay?
You know it hurts like bitch. Okay, away from Garage Ninja forever until we hit 500 subs.
Alright.
So who's left on? Most confusing moment. Go.
I mean, it's really lame, but up until I was about 16 or 17 years old, whenever the fuck I applied for my green card, I thought I had 2 middle names until I looked at my birth certificate for the first time in my life, and I'm like, wait, no, I actually have 2 first names, 1 middle name, 1 last.
What?
Because the entire time I've been doing all of my paperwork, including like college applications and like SATs and ACTs and all that, with half of my first name, my 2 middle names, and then my last name. So it got really complicated.
2 names? How do you have 2 first names? That doesn't make any sense.
I'll type it in chat. Hold on, give me a second.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm curious because I know your full name. I just don't know.
Those first 2 things are my first name, really.
Yeah.
What, like connected?
Yeah, that is all one name.
Why would your parents do that to you?
Because, this is gonna dox me so hard. TLDR, if they went with the name that my mom initially wanted, they would have named me off of a very bad character. And they're very superstitious because they are old Filipino women. So they decided to just, like, fuck it up a little bit, and that's how I have my name.
Well, I have 2 middle names. So suck it,
Yeah.
Don.
I have 2 first names technically.
I thought I had 2 middle names.
Because Grayson isn't my real name. You fuckers who thought you finally got my real name, you're wrong, bitches. Grayson is actually a nickname. It is not my real fucking name.
Yeah, it stands for Bjorn.
Yeah, my real name is actually Bjorn. That's the twist. According to the lore of my channel, I'm currently named Grayson Quan Dingle. So.
Yeah, just put in my 2 middle names.
Yeah,
there.
Sam, I've mocked you for those names relentlessly.
Hey, listen, only one of them's worth mocking. The other one.
No, it's
cool.
the second one. The second
Yeah,
one is
the
worth
second
mocking.
one's definitely
Yeah.
worth mocking.
That's the one I'm talking about.
That one's great.
Wait, type your second name. I don't remember what your full name is. I remember all.
Oh, I put it in ideas for podcast.
All right. What were we on? Oh yeah, we just finished the question.
Yeah.
So I think we finished the
What
question.
else?
Yeah. That took up a
Dawn's
huge chunk of
gacha
time.
grind. So next thing I have to talk about.
Yes.
Dawn,
Yeah.
what
Let's
the
talk
fuck?
about gacha. Dawn, explain yourself.
Okay. Question.
Yeah. What?
How much
How
money
much?
total between all the gachas that you've played have you
And
spent?
we want a straight answer.
My brother in Christ, I cannot give you an
Estimate.
exact number.
Estimate.
Give us a ballpark figure.
Ballpark? 1,500?
Okay, he's out of the podcast.
All right, add a zero. Add a zero.
Wait.
Add a zero.
No. I have never spent more than $2,000. I can tell you that. I don't think I've even hit $2,000.
Okay, merch included.
Jesus Christ.
Merch included?
Oh yeah, merch included. But we did this last time. We hadn't spent that much on merch.
It'd be anything for six. The only gacha merch I have is the Genshin first anniversary concert,
Okay.
which is
so Dawn,
it's really fucking neat.
Second question here. How much have you spent on VTuber shit?
100?
Okay, that's not that bad. That's not that.
Yeah, no, I only have.
Wait, I
I
thought
bought
that
a-
one
merch.
sweatshirt or hoodie you got was like 120.
I bought merch
Oh,
from
yeah.
one YouTuber ever.
Who?
Ralph Seppi. I bought a Release the Drone shirt, and I fucking
Oh.
love it.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
No, even then, like as far as YouTuber merch goes, I only have the Ina hoodie. It's a Takodachi hoodie. It's just
Okay, all right.
it's a gray hoodie with a bunch of assortment of squid, and it's cute. And you would never be able to tell it's VTuber merch, which is exactly why I got it.
Honestly, I know some people hate VTubers,
Yeah,
and I
none
think
of
they're kind of
VTubers.
annoying.
I'd be willing to buy
I don't hate
VTuber merch if it was
VTubers.
more like that.
Yeah, I don't hate VTubers like I hate like I don't know other like.
I mean, they're just
Gotcha,
they're
gotcha.
they're
They're just
literally
streamers.
just streamers.
So Dawn, do you like feel guilty? Like I'm not trying to actually, I'm not trying to do a gotcha moment, but like when you buy like a $100 pack to earn waifus in the fucking gotcha game, does that like weigh on you? Like, I'm not being
Oh
sarcastic.
fuck
I'm
no! The
genuinely asking.
dopamine rush when a Honkai dropped, I was like, oh hell yeah! I finally got her, and it only cost me this much.
My only experience with Honkai Impact, whatever it's called, what is it called?
This is Honkai Star Rail, which is like a
Honkai
separate
Star Rail, thank you.
universe.
Sorry. I saw one ad. I've been getting one ad for it 24/7. It's like this nurse,
Yeah.
and she's all breathy. She's like, "Oh, I can heal that right up."
Yep.
And it's like nonstop that, and I'll include it right here.
Nice to meet you. I'm Natasha, an underworld doctor. Feeling sick?
Okay.
Dude.
I want you to know that ad has appeared in my feed so many times, and that's all I know about this game. So then Don told me that he's addicted to it, and all I can think is that
I'm not
you're a
addicted to
degenerate.
it.
Dog,
What does it say
you
right
have,
now in your name?
Like,
What does it say right
on
now
your
on
Twitter,
account
you
name?
put out, like, you have 6 hours into it already?
No.
That's not that much.
few days
I put
ago.
that
No,
much into-
that's on my phone.
And also,
Okay.
wait, Sam, 6 hours isn't that long to put into something. I
Yeah.
put 6
Yeah,
hours
but it was
into
like,
Jedi Fallen
it was
Survivor
a few
on
days
stream.
ago, and he had just got it. It was like the day
No,
released.
and no, that was on my phone, and that was in one day. Let me see how much I have in the week actually,
Oh
because
my
I
God.
play split on my phone and on my computer, and I can't like measure my computer in time.
Wait, do you play it at the same time?
No, I can't play it at the same time on phone and computer. Logs you out. You have
Well,
to choose
Don,
one.
I appreciate you making time for this podcast in between your hours of rampant Honkai Impact Star
Dude,
Blast.
I haven't even,
Yeah.
I haven't played it today. I've been watching basketball until then.
I know, I'm just teasing you.
Yeah,
been a
because
busy
I am
guy.
not addicted. I can stop anytime I want.
Okay, hey guys, we're gonna give Don the Honkai Impact Challenge.
Anyways,
No,
no, yeah.
we'll do another podcast
Any-
next week. Your mission is to stop playing until then.
I'm not doing that. I got dailies to do, you cunt.
Okay, so you couldn't stop whenever you wanted to. It's what I'm hearing. So you're an addict.
See, no. See, what you're telling me is to run for the grind set, and that makes you a beta orbiter male.
Hey, whoa, Whoa, that's
Whoa,
for me
hey,
only.
Whoa, hey, whoa, hey.
Nope,
whoa.
sorry, Samuel.
hey.
Don't
whoa.
take my title from me, you ass.
No, anyways,
Whoa,
yeah,
hey,
no.
whoa.
When you were going on about the ads, I felt you on that because I keep getting ads despite me already playing the game.
They're annoying.
And
as shit.
it doesn't
Super
it
cringy.
doesn't matter what ad it is. It doesn't matter the duration. They all fucking suck. Like
Dude,
it's such a
they're-
terrible way of marketing the game.
They're not like those Rise of Kingdoms ads. Those Rise of Kingdoms ads. I don't know if y'all have seen that meme.
I was
fucking
gonna
love
Is it- is it- you
zombie
can't beat your
survival
wife?
ones.
Yeah, no, where it's like they're like really
it the-
badly acted, but they make me laugh every fucking time without fail.
Okay, so after roasting Dawn for Gacha,
Yeah, I
can roast Dawn for Mandela affecting me.
Yeah, I want to hear
That's
about this.
Okay, so Dawn.
Sorry, I was listening to it.
Oh, whoops.
What do you
Yeah,
think
I'm
about that?
roasting you
Dom?
for Mandela
It's
affecting
good.
me now. All right. So remember that the author of Domestic Girlfriend. Remember the show Domestic Girlfriend? Or-
Yeah,
okay.
of course.
Yeah, you know how the creator started writing a new series?
Yeah, it's another harem series. I've
Yes.
actually read it.
Yes, I know. You sent it into chat. I
Yeah.
thought you sent it in well over a year ago. And so I
What? No,
remembered
that
it
was
like,
like 3
huh,
months ago.
it was a month ago.
Yeah, okay, I believe that.
I would have bet money. And I am stingy. I would have bet money that it was like a little over a year
no,
ago.
I was definitely like a couple weeks, a couple months ago.
You don't understand. I was so confident it was well over a year ago that when I
Okay,
went
Sam,
to check on it.
on a
I
scale
went
of
to check-
1 to
No, no,
I
no,
went
no,
to
no, no, no.
Juilliard, how bad
No, no,
how bad is this?
This is worse than I went to Juilliard, dude.
There's no way this is worse than I went to Juilliard.
This is
There's
worse
no
than I
way.
would have went to Juilliard. I was so confident because I went back thinking, oh, I wonder how much time has passed. Maybe I can like get caught up because I thought it's going to be trash and I was in the mood to watch or actually read
Yeah, some
trash.
trash, yeah.
And nope, only one issue's out. I'm like, huh?
Yep.
What?
So,
Let me
Sam,
look at the date
you wanna
here.
just-
Oh, it's been a month.
Let's talk about I went to Juilliard real fast though, because that's a
Oh,
really
dear
good one.
God.
Me and Sam gaslit ourselves so much that we had like a mental breakdown together in a chat.
Okay, that's
That
the
was
most
another
confused
thing.
I've ever been. You know what?
Yeah,
That's what it was.
yeah. So
It's not
me and
CTE,
Sam
it was the-
quote this video. So this video is it's a man playing a trumpet in New York, and he goes, "You're trash! You're trash!
The guy walks up to him, starts screaming, "You're trash! You're awful!"
You're trash!
And didn't we
you're
find out
awful.
it was in front of the Holocaust
10
Museum?
years." Yeah, well,
What?
I've heard that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true. I've never seen any evidence for that. So I won't say that here. But basically, it's just a guy getting really upset at another man for playing a trumpet because you're a no talent, mediocre piece of shit. I'll include a clip here.
Hey, for everybody down here, you disgrace! You're everything that's gone wrong in this world. You're a self-consumed, no talent, mediocre piece of shit. And I've earned my right to say it. Okay? I had 200,000 people with Bill Graham.
Exactly
But
that.
we quote it. I mean, Don,
It is
you
a-
can back us up on how often we quote the "I went to Juilliard," like
I used to hear that every day, pretty much.
from us.
You're
yeah, me and Sam
trash! You're
quoted this-
trash! You went to
Trash. I
Juilliard.
went to Juilliard.
Oh, no, I went to
10
Juilliard. That's
years
right.
I worked. 10 years. So we watched the video recently in its entirety because we were reminiscing about how much we like it, and he never says it. He
Not
never
once.
says it.
And we
Not
spent
once.
probably
Nothing
like
even
3
close to
hours.
it. 3
like,
hours just combing
re-listening
through it
to
because we
it,
were so
looking
sure that we
for it.
missed it. Like we should have recorded it. We were like literally mentally breaking down. I think even last episode we made fun of the Mandela effect because of that crazy lady that we had a
Yeah.
fucking thing with.
Yeah.
But damn, dude, I was believing it because I remember that. And me and Sam looked. Nowhere else has the "I went to Juilliard" line been used. I think the closest thing I found was like behind the scenes on like Kung Fu Panda from like Alan Tucci or something, where he
What
said
the
it. It
fuck?
wasn't. You know, like I went deep, Don. I went deep. In fact, I might even do an internet detective on the "I went to Juilliard." So me and Sam were breaking down mentally because we remembered this. We were so sure.
It's frustrating to me because I was so confident. But
I know. So, okay, there's a song on Spotify from 2016, but I wouldn't have heard that. It's obscure. Also, I think we were doing this around that time.
no, we didn't meet till 2017.
Yeah, I know. So
Yeah.
2017, but Alan Tucci. So it was from the set of Moana. And Alan Tucci, I was exactly right.
I still haven't seen.
This isn't it. This isn't it. So he makes chicken noises and he goes, "I went to Juilliard," but like that's not it.
I've seen
that's
that
not
clip,
what
though.
I remember. No,
That's
it was
not where I
definitely.
remember it from.
It was definitely the fucking trumpet man because we did an impersonation of his voice. That's
Yeah,
what I
I know,
remember
I
about
know.
Sam. Oh, I'm still upset about this. I'm talking about this right now, and it's
Here, want me to get you upset about something else?
Yeah, please. Get me upset.
Game
with
of Thrones
something
season
else.
8.
Oh my god, why would you bring that up?
Hey,
Why?
Sam, we have good Game
What's
of
the
Thrones news.
point?
We have good Game of Thrones news, Sam. You can't make me upset about Game of Thrones because a Knight of the Seven Kingdom is being made, bitch.
Yeah,
Fuck
Dunkin' Egg.
you. Dunkin'
Yeah.
Egg, baby. Woo! Yeah.
I don't
baby.
trust it, man. I still don't
No,
trust
Sam.
it.
It's
I
same
still
people behind House
haven't
of the
watched
Dragon.
House of the Dragon.
Finished source
Only-
material.
I only watched that one episode that Grayson
fucking
showed me.
good, wasn't it, Sam? It's fucking
Those
good.
couple episodes. Yeah, it's really good.
That was one of the worst episodes of the season, too.
And then also I saw
Um,
the end of the season, which is fucking great.
Well, I mean, it's not like you didn't know.
Yeah, I knew, but
Yeah, me and
it
Sam are
looked
huge
great.
Game of Thrones lore jockeys. But I still like it.
Hey, I don't trust it. I'm not gonna trust it till it's over.
I am cautiously optimistic. It's a finished source material.
I don't know how they're going to do the ending of the Dance of Dragons and not like piss off a lot of people.
Oh, are you talking about the thing with Damon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I
his
think
story
they're gonna
is.
do the fan theory. I'm gonna be very vague here. Not the what's written in the actual Maester's document. I bet they'll do
Okay.
the fan theory. I bet.
Alright.
And I would be okay with either.
The
But
Macers.
that
I
that
like
that,
that
event
one
that,
a little bit
that,
better,
that event, I cannot wait to see it in live action. Cannot fucking wait to see it. Okay, Sam, I just found the original, like 8 years ago public freakout upload of that video. And I'm looking in the comments to see if anyone mentions Juilliard. Nope.
Yeah, no.
Highly
we
educated
were-
New Yorker. Hold on, Sam. He
What are we holding
refers
on
to. He refers to. So I found an article from Gawker from 2013. But in this, they say that he refers to the Academy of Art University. They don't mention Juilliard anywhere in this. I'm going to lose my mind. How did we end up saying the Juilliard line, Sam? We said that all the
I
time.
don't know. Don, you have any guesses?
Yeah. No,
How this
because I
happened?
didn't know the origin of it. I just heard y'all mention it all the time.
Yeah. If anyone else watching this, comment and saying, if you've seen this video, it's pretty popular. You've probably seen this video at some point or another. Did he say Juilliard? Does anyone else remember this? Is this a Fruit Loops Berenstein Bears thing?
Berenstain.
It's still Berenstain.
I know, I'm fucking around.
Wait, no, is it Berenstein or Berenstein? I can't
I don't
remember what
know.
the right
I don't
one.
Bum,
care.
bum, bum. Could be any one of them. I don't really care. It's all stupid. All I remember is I made a really bad joke about that in the original video I made. Okay, so, all right, y'all ready to move on to another topic real fast?
I mean, do we
got
have
time
any
for,
other
one
topics?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one. I want to talk about the time I tried to gaslight Sam into believing in ghosts.
Didn't work.
I want
It
to
was
hear. You
funny,
said
though.
I almost got you with something, Sam, and I don't remember doing it. So what did I almost get you with?
So, let's explain the whole situation first.
Yeah,
and
so
I'll go.
I was in an apartment. Sam had left school to go back to where he lives because I don't think we've talked about it on here.
Yeah, I got kicked out.
Yeah, Sam got kicked out. Like an
Well,
idiot loser,
no,
L
no,
loser.
I left before I could get kicked out. Okay.
Okay, L bozo loser ratio plus no bitches.
Hey.
So I'm just being sarcastic. I'm sorry.
I'm a
Sam.
better
I'm
orbiter
sorry.
male,
Forgive
okay?
me. So I went and moved into this house, and I'm going to talk about this experience because it was weird. I've had nothing but unusual roommates, and admittedly, I was probably an unusual roommate to this guy because I was just slovenly at the time. But so basically, I moved in with this guy, and he was a grown man. He'd graduated from college, and he was living in college housing while he worked a normal job. And he traveled a ton, so he was basically never in the house. So I had free reign of the place, and I was supposed to be living with Sam. Sam bailed on me last minute. which is a shame because Sam, the memes that could have happened in that house would have been crazy. We'd have so many good stories. So I was bored as shit one day.
Fucked.
Yeah, consummate the marriage. I was bored as shit one day, like really bored. You guys have to understand how bored I was before I get into what I did. I was omega bored, and I was like, okay, it would be funny if I convinced Sam my house was haunted. And the reason I came up with this is because the way the washing machines were in our house and this apartment, they would bounce like whenever you did them, like up in the air, up and down, and they would pop out of the wall and leave scratch marks all along the wall wherever they went. So it looked like something had drugged them out of the house, and there'd be these creepy scratch marks, and they would move all on their own. And so I sent a picture to Sam one day and said, "What the fuck caused this? It's never done this before," which is a lie. And it was just a video of the fucking thing like pulling itself out of the wall. Like it looked like a ghost was pulling it out. And it started this gag. I was trying to convince Sam that my house was haunted, and I went at this for like what, Don, 6 months?
A year.
Pretty
A
much
year.
from the moment that you started living there until we met up with him again.
Yeah. So Don was my, I gave up on gaslighting Don because he was just like fervently against it. So I got Don to be a co-conspirator. I would do things like, I would say, Sam, I'm going to go take a piss. And I would get up, and then I would stay there, and I would like whisper, but like I would use like a voice modulator and whisper very faintly things into the mic. And then I would knock my shit over, my mic over. I literally purposely damaged one of my mics just for this. And I came back from the bathroom and I said, "Sam, all my shit is knocked the fuck over. What happened?" And stuff like that. And I was like, "Yeah, shit fell off my desk, I guess." And then Sam, at the time, you said, "Oh, dude, I could have sworn you were talking to me." And I was like, "Nah, man, I wasn't." And you were like, "Yeah, that's weird, man. I'm pretty sure I had you there for a little bit. Pretty sure I had you on the end of a hook."
Because you don't detect my sarcasm.
No, Sam, there was no sarcasm there. I do know your sarcasm.
There was sarcasm. You're just autistic.
I actually jury-rigged like a chair to fall over, and like I filmed it. So like I would pull a string and a chair would fall over, and then I edited the string out. I did a bunch of shit. I have some of it still around. Probably I could track it down, but I'm not going to.
Legitimately terminally ill behavior.
Yeah, no, it was so. I didn't.
I was bored as
for the
shit.
record,
Yep.
when you know this guy for a long time, you don't believe a single thing he says outside of like I guess movie reviews, because you know.
I wouldn't trust my opinions on anything, man.
But anyways, you don't trust this guy. So I didn't believe he was right at all until one morning. Well, I guess I shouldn't say what I did the night before. Anyways, I woke up.
Pause.
Listen, you don't need to know this information. I woke up and there's a face right in front of me.
This!
It was like 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I was so tired and like just out of it, I rolled over and I said something along the lines like, "Your ghost haunt me tomorrow," and then or haunt me later or something like that. And then I mentioned it later when I was playing with Gretchen. He goes, "Oh, you're seeing ghosts too?" I'm like, "Yeah, I totally am, dude."
No, I literally told you this story about whispering in my closet, and you're like, "I don't fucking believe you." So I recorded it one night, and Sam, the amount of audio editing fuckery I went through to get that, it sounded so fucking creepy, and it was actually filmed in my closet and shit, and there was barely any editing to it because it was mostly practical. I put like a speaker in my closet, and like I had set up this like whispering shit. Pretty sure, Sam. Pretty sure I had you go in there for a little bit, especially after the ghost incident.
Nope, I don't believe in ghosts.
I don't either. I don't believe in ghosts either, but it was a really fun gaslighting attempt. And it proved to me how easy it is to fake paranormal activity. If anyone ever watches those ghost shows.
I helped him dodge his taxes a few years ago.
Yeah, you helped him dodge his taxes. You've talked to me about Bigfoot, Sam. You do actually believe in Bigfoot.
I love the idea of Bigfoot, dude. You don't understand how much I love the idea of Bigfoot. But
I think it's just cool that someone could have really big feet.
Yeah, Shaquille O'Neal walking around those size.
I'm looking
size
through
does he
our
wear
old
again?
messages to look for my ghost shit, and I found an image of All Might from My Hero Academia as Donald Trump, and it just says Wall Might.
That's so fucking stupid.
It's so dumb.
Okay. Anyways, I think it's time we wrap up. So
yeah. So
say
things we liked, real fast. Recommendations
things we
of the
like.
week.
Okay.
We gotta do our consistency.
Okay. You want to go first,
Okay.
Grayson?
Yes, I saw Evil Dead Rise, which I don't know if any of y'all are Evil Dead fans.
Nar.
Evil Dead Rise was a fucking great horror movie. genuinely pretty creepy. Had some funny moments. Some of the best gore effects I've ever seen. Like, they were fucking spectacular. The whole movie was pretty. The basic premise of it is, you know, Evil Dead, like Necronomicon.
Yeah.
Ghost. So what it does differently than Evil Dead is the movie is about a family with a single mother, her pregnant sister, and 4 kids. And one of the kids stumbles upon the Necronomicon, reads from it, and the mother gets possessed by a deadite and is killed instantly at the very beginning of the movie. So the rest of the movie is the mother's possessed corpse trying to convince the children to let it out of a room so it can kill them. And it's so fucked up. Like, I cannot emphasize how fucked up this movie is, but in like a good way.
Is she single?
Bad, Sam. Bad.
Don, what do you got?
Me? Something I've been obsessed with lately.
Gotcha.
I've spent a lot of money on. It's not media that
Okay,
I've ever recommended before.
Whatever.
It's Gundam: The Witch from Mercury.
Oh, hey, I heard that was good.
16 just dropped, and season 2, or I guess season 1 part 2 has just been nothing but narrative bangers, and I am edging every week waiting for Sunday to come.
Okay, you know what? I'm taking it back. Grayson, you're right about Dawn.
No, what the fuck? What do you mean? Right about what?
Edging? Come on, you can't just put that into like a random...
Dude, because like the last few episodes have just been like teasing you. They're like building up this crazy thing that's about to drop. And you're about to experience Civil War II or Electric Slavealoo. And it's like, oh no.
Take it to
This is
circle
good
harding.
Gundam.
Come on.
It's just good Gundam, and yes, it is circle herding. I just like good stories that have mechs in them. It's hard to find
fair.
those.
That is fair.
Mechs
are kind of
Sam,
dying.
what's your recommendation?
So one thing I like to do, this isn't like media driven, but I like journaling, because, you know, with my 7 concussions, I'm gonna fucking forget everything. But
Yeah.
no, I like just like writing down significant things that happen. So I don't know, it's a nice way to like shut everything off for an hour or so and just get really in touch with your mind, and I've been doing that.
Shit, Sam has recommended something that isn't the TV show. He's breaking new ground.
So I recommend that. I also recommend to any of y'all out there who are like students or going into college or something like that, invest in a nice fountain pen. Those are really fun and to use, and you can write a hell of a lot faster with them. So, you know, they're
I have a
refillable, good for
recommendation.
the environment.
Oh, sorry, Sam.
Go
I
for
thought
it.
you were done. Sorry, keep going.
No, Grayson talking over me.
I was gonna say I have a recommendation for college kids. Whatever you hear we did, don't do it. Do
That's
the
a good
opposite.
Yes,
recommendation.
please do not. A lot of it can harm your social reputation.
Let's end it here then. All right, if you like the Masocast, like and subscribe. Leave a comment and let Don know that you're offended that he spent so much money on Star Impact Honkai 8.
It's only 250 on the
And you
game.
know- wait,
I spent
you know
way
what?
more on Genshin.
You know what, everyone? Please let us know your most embarrassing comments. Like, leave them in the comments.
Yes, please. Leave it
In
down
moments. Fuck,
Nope.
I can't talk.
there. And we're gonna
Remember?
mock you relentlessly for them.
You can
No.
field questions in the comments. You can email Grayson. You can also comment in the Discord server, link down below in the description.
Join the Discord and like and subscribe.
All right. Goodbye, everybody. Bye, everyone. In 3, 2, 1, end the podcast.